quite happy with how this is all going. So let's just publish this course, and I'm going to come back out here to my LMS, and let's take a look at the course as a reviewer. So to do that, I'm just going to add this course as a goal to one of my review classes, which is right here. Let's add that in. And I'm going to come back out to my dashboard, which should now have changed my test option to be enabled. So let's take a quick look at this course. So you'll notice that it's switched to our salt width. We also have our read speaker button enabled, where I can click onto it and it will read all the text that's on the page. And this is great because if you have legal updates, you can simply make those updates without having to re-record any audio files and having to upload it every single time a change has been made. It does it dynamically, as in it reads the content on the page dynamically. So let's move to our next page where we can see our pre-assessment instructions. Now, you don't have to edit these instructions. They're already done for you based on your settings of the assessment. So Salt Adaptive will do that all for you. So we can see here, I need to answer at least, well, I need to answer 2 out of 2 questions correctly in order to skip ahead. So let's take that pre-assessment and see how we go. Now, obviously, I already know the answers, so let's answer this one correctly. And you can see here that skip question button has replaced the reveal answers option. So got that correct. We have that generic feedback there as well. And let's just answer this one also correctly. And you can see the instructions have changed, that all the pins have been placed. It's great. And it's also correct. So I passed, which is fantastic. I can see my, my completed status there. Also, my progress bar is also set to completed. So if we move on, continue, and we can see that it should tell me that my course has been completed. I didn't even have to go through the content that's associated with that course. So let's just reset this quickly, and I will just go back into the course so that I can show you if we chose that continue learning button, so that I can demonstrate some of the content that we popped into this course. So here we have that YouTube video about money laundering. And if we move on to the next slide there, we can also see that additional interaction built outside been added in via an iframe. So here, in this example, we would be presented with a post assessment. Okay, so enough about the AML policy course. We've built a course now. Let's actually come in and edit an existing course. So what I've done earlier is I've actually cloned a module out of our diversity and equality non-jurisdictional course. This module is on discrimination and sexual harassment. I can see it's a clone because obviously it's got the clone suffix there. And over to my right here, I can see that there are 2 edit options. Previously, when we were building the AML policy course, we were in that full edit mode, but we also have this light edit mode. Now, if you're wondering what the differences are, why you would have a light edit, well, take for example, a client wants to, or they don't have their own content or their own courses, but they want to leverage our own off-the-shelf subscription courses and then tailor those. They can simply do that by having us clone one of these courses for them. They can then go into light edit, which I'll click onto now, and then they can make their own light tailoring to the content. That becomes their own course. So here we can see that this module is presented to us in a single scrollable view. This whole module is all here, all editable. Wherever you see this icon, this edit icon, that's where you can edit the content. So let's do that. Let's get rid of that clone. We'll save this, which will commit that change. And what it will also do is it will automatically publish those changes so that anyone who has this course as a goal, they'll be able to see it the next time that they log in. Okay, so let's just do one more Let's get rid of this. Pop in a link to a policy. Let's do that. Save that. Okay, let's just see how that goes. And let's just pop back out here to my dashboard. So we can see here already that change has been applied in terms of the name, course name. So we have here that quick and easy change that we've just done in the light edit mode. So let's just exit that back out and come back into the full edit mode, because I want to show you where those changes have been logged. So I've just gone into the full edit mode for that clone module, and I'm going to now click onto the changes tab over here, where we can see those two changes that I've just made. If you had multiple editors or authors, you would be able to see them in this full log here. So what are the changes that they made, when it was made, and you can even unpublish those changes if you wanted to. So if you weren't happy with a particular change, just click unpublish. You can even click unpublish until the very first version of the course.